First at 4, it is day 2 of protests at George Washington University in support of Palestine. Thank you for joining us. I'm Simone D'Alba.
And I'm Adam Longo. Yesterday, D.C. police said the students they needed to be cleared out by 7 last night, but there are students who are still there. Our Rafael Sanchez Cruz is live on campus with a look. How are things unfolding right now, Rafa?
That's right, Adam, and actually students told us that in the last half hour that at 12:30 they were told they had to leave the area by the George Washington University administration, but as you can see, the crowd is still here 3.5 hours later, and as you can see, this is the crowd that's been growing throughout the day. This is made up of just people here in support of protesters, but also students from different universities across the area. But I actually want to take you now where the actual students that have been protesting since 5 a.m. are. As you can see, George Washington University has set up these gates, these metal gates. Now, only students are allowed to be on side of the premises, and we're told that right now that those that are still in those tents right now are those students that are risking to get arrested. That's what we're being told by those that are still here at George Washington University. And actually, they sent out a statement, the university did. They said earlier today the university informed demonstrators that their presence and conduct in University Yard have been continues to be a violation of several university policies and are considered trespassing. The university also said that any student who remains in University Yard may be placed on temporary suspension and administratively barred from the campus. Now, protesters throughout the day tell me they're disappointed by this response. They tell me that they feel like they're being treated as criminals. And one protester says that she's been here since yesterday and she wants her message to be clear throughout this entire ordeal. Let's listen.
We want a ceasefire. We want people to understand that Palestinian lives also are worth living. We don't want to be going at this. On my sign, I first started protesting in November, or this sign was November. 8,000 people were killed. Now it's 35,000. I don't want to keep changing that number and to go higher. So yeah, I want people to finally understand that this is wrong.
So D.C. police and George Washington University police have been on standby. Still no time of when this crowd might be asked to be dispersed. They're telling me they're going to stay here as long as they can. I do want to show you footage of earlier when Jewish protesters did show up here. They're telling me that they don't believe their voices are being heard on college campuses across the country. They did not want to go on camera, but they were chanting at the same time that these chants were going on that they want the hostages to be released. And coming up at 5 o'clock, we're going to hear from D.C. advocates that have also arrived here on scene to make sure that these rights that these students have are not violated. That's what they told me. We're going to hear directly what they have to say coming up at 5. I'm live in George Washington. Rafael Sanchez Cruz, WUSA 9.
Well, we do know, Rafa, in quickly evolving situations like this, the police could move in at any moment. So please keep us posted on what's unfolding there on campus. Thank you.